We live. All right. Make sure we all the way live. All right. What up, peoples? What up, everybody? What's up, everybody? What's going on with you people? Is y'all doing good? Who is that? Summer Breeze. What up? What's going on? Who's that? Frank Green, Chris H. What up? What up, y'all? What's cracking? Detroit in the crib. What up? What up, dope? Jermaine, what up? What's up, everybody? It's a lot of stuff going on, y'all. A lot of stuff. Y'all know that's the only time I pop up, when there's some shit going on. Otherwise, I ain't got shit to say. I don't need to be on here talking just to be talking. I've got stuff to tell you. What up, y'all? Come on in here, everybody. Man, what up, what up, what up, everybody in the chat? Make sure y'all hit the like button when y'all come up in here. Y'all know how that bullcrap algorithm work. I don't really, but apparently, according to everybody else, if you hit the like button, YouTube likes your video a little bit more, and they spread it around. So hit that damn like button, everybody. As you come on up in here. So, man, my last video, I wanted to talk to y'all real quick. So my last video got a lot of y'all tripping. Yeah, a lot of y'all flat earth niggas tripping. What the fuck? Y'all niggas was going crazy out here. Man, shit, nigga. I used to really fuck with that nigga kid, man. Till this nigga start believing the earth was round. Shit. God damn, nigga. I got all this shit from him, but now, nigga, this nigga believe the earth is round, nigga. Oh, I can't fuck with that nigga no more. Motherfuckers. Who is this self-proclaimed scholar who believes the world is round? How dare he proclaim such foolery? Niggas was hilarious. Just so you know, whoever said that, somebody sent that comment. Whoever said, I've never said that I'm a self-proclaimed anything. And just so you know, the actual definition of scholar is someone who disseminates information in a relaxed environment. So I would actually be the true definition of a scholar if you were going by the definition. But since but the way you use it, I know you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But the reason is for that, for all you people who want to get a little lesson, that comes from the word school, which means leisure, to kick back. Because back in the day, when niggas used to talk about knowledge, they used to kick it and chill and break down information. They didn't get into formal environments to kick knowledge. They would chill, sit back, have a drink or smoke, and break down that knowledge, because energy flows better when you're relaxed. So that's the actual definition of school, was when you're kicking it and chilling and breaking down information. Basically what niggas do all the time when we call building. So that's actually what school is, just so you know. So the self-proclaimed scholar, how dare he claim that world is round? You niggas is hilarious. We're gonna talk about that in a minute though. Because flat earth, round earth is really just a dumbass topic altogether, which is why y'all never heard me say no shit about it. But I'll talk about that a little bit later after we get into some real shit. Man, so I know y'all heard it. as predicted, they pulled out the new variant, the Optimus Prime. They got the new Optimus Prime variant, and they had it ready. Somebody predicted this. They was gonna do this. Somebody put out a paper that had a list of the different variants that were gonna come out, and they said it predicted this was supposed to come out in May of 2022. So they're actually a little bit sooner than predicted. But it literally said Omicron, and this was a tweet that they put out back in July and said the next one was going to be Omicron. So you go figure. Back in July, a tweet literally showed the whole picture of all the different variants, the list of them, and it circled Omicron as the next one coming out. So the Optimus Prime, they got y'all niggas transforming with the new one, and they gonna keep y'all doing it. As you heard Fauci, if y'all heard about what Fauci said, you're gonna have to do this probably every 6 months, or the one of the, and then also that's what the CEO of Maderna, he said that you're gonna every 6 months. Man, do y'all understand what's going on? This is a cash grab, among other things. We're about to get into the real shit of what this all is for in a minute, but before anything else, this is a major cash grizzab. They are coming for the dough. The whole stock market crashed last week, except for who? Those damn companies, the Hokey companies. So this is some major shit. But where did it come from? Let's take a look at this. Just take a look at where the Optimus Prime came from. So they said it comes from South Africa, right? I don't know if y'all know, but Africa, that whole continent was they were the least affected by the RoRo. They had the least amount of infections, Africa. And then only 6% of the population is hokeyed up, right? Only 6%. So they was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Everybody else is in this shit, and the main motherfuckers who we made it for, we made this shit for. Oh, appreciate you. Without eyes. Appreciate you. The main people who we made it for, I couldn't see what you said. Damn. The main people who they made it for, which was us, the melanated people, we ain't taking it. Like I said, in California, which is where they put down some of the illest, they trying to. Nobody's really following it. But they put some of the illest mandates down. Only 4% of melanated people in California are hokeyed up. So we feel it. We feel the vibration. We feel that shit. We like, nah. we know the history, all that, and they try to act like it's more of us taking it than there actually is, so that it creates a comfort level with everybody else. So you'd be like, oh well, if everybody else getting it, shit, let me go on down there then. You know, if more niggas is taking it, then let me go on and shoot down to the hokey spot. Get it? So that's the whole thing. But you can always remember, you cannot believe those numbers. They will always fudge the numbers, make those numbers on some bullshit. So, but that's what they're trying to do. So South Africa only had, or Africa had only 6% hokeyed up. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the place that's least hokeyed up, a new what's they called, the boogeyman, a new variant of the boogeyman comes out of nowhere, jumps out of the closet on your ass. So this is to let you know, this is about to be ongoing. They're going to try to make it ongoing. But what's happening, I don't know if y'all seen all of the pushback in the world. You're not going to see it on the mainstream. It's not going to happen. You got to go look for this on the alternative. But in New Zealand and Australia and Italy and France and everywhere around the world, they are smashing, pushing back. Oh, who is that? Oh, Joe Woodard, thank you, appreciate you. They are smashing back in the streets. It is crazy. Like almost every day, this major big ass motherfucking protest all over the place. And really, and this is what what I believe we're gonna get into, the real reason for this mass world pandemic. What is the real reason for this? It's a lot of little reasons in there. You know, we talked about X-Files. That's what I do believe. It's some of that in there. I do believe there's some of that in there because they just talked about extraterrestrials again and how they might be, after the lady said that the extraterrestrials might be buzzing the warships, they came out and reiterated that. So they're letting you know they exist. So the X-Files hypothesis is still strong. There's part of that in there. But what is one of the major reasons they are doing this? The major reasons. If you start to look around the world and you see these protests, you see all kinds of people coming together, man. People are marching in the street. They don't give a shit. You know, there's different colors and, you know what I'm saying, different backgrounds and, you know, ethnicities or whatever, and different ideals. They're all coming together because of this one thing. We not about to be hokeyed up. We not about to be forced to be hokeyed up, because a lot of those people are actually people who've been hokeyed up. They're not anti-V. So, but they're coming. There's a lot of these coming together. And then the New Zealand president, he got on there and he said, if you're anti-mandate, you're anti-government and anti-hokey. If you anti-mandate, if you say that you don't want the government to force you to do something, then you anti-government and anti-hokey. Wait a minute, what? Isn't it the citizens' job to force checks and balances on the government? You work for us, nigga. You are not our dictators and fathers, but this is where they got you. They got you into that. They've lulled you into, hey, I got it. Don't worry about it. Sit back. Don't worry about your rights. Don't worry about the laws. I got this. I'm gonna take care of you. And y'all have been lulled to sleep, so now y'all don't know shit about how to get your rights back, how to get anything back. So the government, so he goes, and now this is not, this before, like 15 years ago, this would have been seen as a fucking moronic statement for you to say that if you don't want the government forcing you to do something, then you anti-government and anti-policy and all this and that. And that's a bad thing. Like, how dare you don't want the government to want us to enforce things on you? Who the fuck is you? Nigga. Like, everyone wants the government to force shit on them. Who the hell is this nigga who don't want shit forced on him? Come get this nigga. That shit is crazy. That's the craziest idea in the world, that you don't want the government to force shit on you. So this is where this shit is going. But there's major pushback. They're trying to hide the major pushback because they don't want the shit to spread. They know, you see that shit happening, you get inspired, boom, 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 it starts to spread. That energy starts to spread. So they hiding it on the mainstream TV. You don't see nothing about this on CNN, MSNBC. You may see it on Fox, I'm telling you. Fox right now, they ain't even just good. They just normal. They just normal news. They just giving you just the regular news, which makes these niggas seem like they doing some great shit. But because they not all the way to the far motherfucking right like they used to be, these niggas then pulled to the center and just giving you, just normal ass news. But they're breaking that shit off. And you can see those protests all over the world if you watch, you go watch some clips from Fox or Sky News Australia. Because that's where it's really happening. But this shit is going down around the world. The pushback is real. And so we're going to figure out why this pushback is in a minute. But see, so now they want you to get, they're telling you that to be fully hokeyed up is 3, right? 3. You got to be fully hokeyed up. You got to get the first 2 and then wait, You got to get the first 2, wait a certain time, and then a certain couple months. I think it's 3 months, 2 or 3 months, and then get the third joint, the Boost Mobile. And then with the Boost Mobile, you're supposed to be fully hokeyed up, right? But then they saying, oh, after that, we're gonna need then, you know, probably every 6 months with the new Optimus Prime. You may need to get it every 6 months now, every 3 to 6 months. What the hell are they turning you niggas into? That's what I would be at. What the hell are they turning you niggas into? This is some crazy ass shit, just so y'all know, nigga. Just to keep getting to keep getting bop 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 what the fuck are they? Have you asked that? What the fuck are they turning niggas into? That's all. You gotta start asking these questions. What the fuck are they turning these niggas into? So, third and fourth Boost Mobile, and then you need to do it every 6 months, 3 to 6 months. Some people say a year. So they're about to start. This is really what this is a way to control you. See, if they implement this as policy, then this is a form of control. You understand? Every bit of power and rights they take away from your ass, you ain't ever getting that shit back. And I mean, you might get it back if you scrap and scrape and shit and poot and fart and piss all over the place. But they usually don't give you rights back that you hand over. They just don't. Like, thank you, my nigga, because you understand you have all the rights. You can tell them what to do, but if you play into the mindset that they have all the rights and power, then then they do. Everything, remember, what's the first rule of the Kabbalion? All is mental. So it's all about perception. Whatever your reality is what your perception is. So if you believe the government has that power, then they do. If you let them smash on you like that. So the Biden administration, because there's so much pushback. See, this is what if things were going right for them, they would be everything would be on smooth. They'd be tripping. They wouldn't be tripping. None of this, you need to get it no matter what. It wouldn't be none of this if it was going the way they wanted it to go. But Biden is not only, they on the surface, they're talking about, the Boost Mobile that you're going to have to get every 3 to 6 months. They're pushing to get the First Amendment suspended. So they wrote a special brief to the DOJ who's petitioning the courts to suspend the First Amendment, the religious exemption in the First Amendment. Do y'all understand what this means? They're trying to suspend the religious exemption part of the First Amendment. First of all, this is unheard of. You can't suspend any part of the goddamn Constitution like that. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of press, freedom of all of that. They want to suspend that shit. And they just slid this paperwork in under the radar, so you don't know shit about it. You going about your daily life, whatever, nigga. Like, nigga, you just doing your daily shit. And these niggas are trying to take away the freedom of religion option. It's saying suspend for an indefinite period of time until, they get this under control. But you think they giving that shit back? If they able to get it, the First Amendment suspended? Hey, what? You think they giving that shit back? Y'all niggas is crazy. Good luck, my niggas. Good luck. So that's going down right now. And y'all need to start making yourself aware of this shit so you can push back, man. Because if you just sitting back and y'all letting this shit happen, it's going through. Because y'all don't know nothing about government, y'all don't know how to do any of this shit, all of this shit will just go through. When you're apathetic to how shit is run, then you can't say shit when they be like, well, nigga, you didn't say nothing. Nigga, where was you at, nigga, when we was making these laws, nigga? I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you, nigga. So, again, I'm going to reiterate this 50 trillion times. Get your asses up and start learning your goddamn rights so that you can enforce them, because they're taking them. And there's a major reason for that. About to get into that in a minute. But the reason they have to strip you, your shit is like a Lamborghini. Your rights is like a Lamborghini, and they got to strip that bitch. they going for the nuts on the wheels. You know what I'm saying? And they going for the bumpers. And they gonna actually go for the rim. I'm telling you, they taking this shit piece by piece, slowly, so that you don't know. Undercover, at night, way in the back, in the alley, so that you can't hear the shit. That's how they doing it. They coming for your shit. Straight up chop shop. Thank you. Straight up chop shop. That's exactly what this shit is. Your fucking rights are a Lamborghini in the chop shop right now. You ain't gonna recognize that shit, nigga, when it come out. You gonna see a whole new whip with a fucking Lamborghini spoiler on the back, nigga, with a Toyota Toyota doors, Camry doors and shit. Some motherfucking you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gonna recognize your shit by the time they finish with it. And you're not getting the Lambo back. The Lambo's gone, y'all. You let that Lambo out there, the Lambo's gone. And real quick, let me see. So the real reason, just want you to know, so the real reason, and so they got all of these going, like I said, they got these mandates going in New Zealand, Germany. So Germany, Italy, France, Australia, and New Zealand have all tripped out. So I don't know if you've seen the videos of what's going on in Germany, but this is whenever they start doing shit and nothing, and there's no major pushback against it to stop, it's going to start spreading. In Germany, they're going back to the Nazi times when they used to kick in motherfucking doors and say, "Let me see your papers." There's videos. The popo are rolling up in Germany. They're rolling up on cats in the restaurants, like groups of popo, big ass, like fucking swatted out, rolling up on people eating in the restaurant and say, "Yo, let me see your vaccine card. Let me see your card. I need to see it. Yo, you got that?" Why motherfuckers in the middle of their soup, like, they like, oh. Nigga, they gotta put the soup down, literally grip down. If they woman, they gotta get the purse, they gotta go in their purse. The man, you gotta, nigga, in the middle of your meal, you gotta pull out your goddamn card, nigga, or they taking your ass to jail. This is what's about to go down all over the place. They implement Germany. They used to this. See, they done shit like this in the past. So this ain't nothing for them, nigga. Papers. Wait, let me see your papers. Papers now. So. If you niggas don't get it, nigga, you gonna get hey, nigga, let me see them papers, nigga. That shit is about to come to America. That's how it's gonna sound in America. You got them papers? You got them papers on me? So, Germany, and they doing that in all those places that I just named. They're on a greater scale in Germany, but France, they rolling up to you and usually they're mostly doing it before you walk into the restaurants in France. They're checking and making sure. But in the middle of your damn meal, this is what's about to be going down? Man, what the hell is jumping off right now? And the main reason for this is what I want to break down is because they're trying to, remember, they got the One World Order plan. I've been breaking out this One World Order plan that they've been going on for a minute. Now, they've got Agenda 21. Agenda 21 broke down depopulation. This was in 1994. They say we got to get rid of a gang. Most of you niggas, because y'all niggas are useless eaters. Y'all niggas don't recycle. Y'all don't plant trees. You don't do shit. Y'all don't wash out your plastics when you're using them. Y'all don't do none of that shit. After using it, y'all don't do none of that. Y'all niggas is useless eaters. We getting rid of most niggas on the planet, right? So, but this also culminates to they're linking the governments, because in order to be able to control everyone in the world, the governments have to link up. You can't have the separate governments and you have the same amount of control. So this is what that one world government is been on the major war path for more than 100 years, close to, it's actually, yeah, more than 100 years. They've had this plan implemented. So right now, what you're trying to see, what you're seeing them doing, they're forcing you through fear into uniting. So as I said, if you go watch those protests in those countries, you're gonna see all walks of life coming together. Just come, yeah, man, it's solidarity, brother, and that's a great thing. But what's driving you to it is the fear of getting hokeyed up, right? So you're pushing back against your government. And so basically everybody is unhappy with their governments around the world. So what happens when that goes down? Then you ask to change the government. You ask for the governments to be changed, right? And and that's one part of it. So they give you they give you the fear of the boogeyman, the boogeyman V or RoRo. And so then everybody you don't want to go in the house because you're scared to get breathed on, right? Because you're gonna melt. Then once that's going, then they implement the mandates behind that shit, right? So now they give you fear of if you don't get it, if you don't get hokeyed up, then you're not gonna be able to live your normal life, right? So, and we'll get to, and if you go do the research on who started this shit, you'll see that it was mainly different governments who were behind this shit in the first place, mainly ours and and China. But so just those factors alone. But then you're starting to see the displeasure with all of these governments forcing free people to do something. And so the governments, everybody's gonna start hollering, governments have too much power around the world. What are you gonna do? What do we need to do? We need to come together. We need one one government to be able to break it all down, to control all of it, so that we all are under the same thing, and no one's freedoms are trampled on in the world. We need everyone to have the same freedoms in the world. We're a global now. We're united. We're united world, and so we all should be under the same rules and rights and freedoms. And boom, watch that shit start popping. Boop 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 boop. That shit is about to start jumping off, and then. Don't be surprised if they scare the shit out of your ass to really solidify it, to bring that shit together. They solidify your ass, or they solidify it with an alien scare. With an alien scare. This, nigga, as soon as the extraterrestrials, oh shit, fucked up governments, hey, somebody fix this shit. Somebody save us. That's the shit that's going down. This is going to make it easier for them to implement a one world government, because all the people around the world are unhappy with their governments because they're forcing them to give up their freedoms. America, we ain't the ones marching like that. We marching in some states, but y'all need to look around the world where this shit is really going down. It is hundreds of thousands of people per protest killing it. You ain't seeing that shit over here. Make it a few hundred here, maybe 1,000, maybe even 4,000 to 5,000. Hundreds of thousands of people are protesting every goddamn day in these countries against this shit. And I don't know if y'all been seeing it, but this is what this shit is for. They're about to implement this one world government. As soon as you get fed up with it, something's going to happen. And they're always telling you, and the whole mantra is, forget your differences. If if you're a Republican, if you're a Democrat, whatever. This is bigger than that. This is a human thing. This is a human rights thing. They can't force you to do that. All of these things are true, absolutely. But what's the motivation behind this shit? They trying to force your ass into this one world shit. All of your rights are being stripped away. Boom, they gonna scare the fuck out of you into that shit. And then it just came out that Moderneasy, guess who's part owner of the Hokey, of Moderne's Hokey? Guess who's part owner, 50% owner of Moderne's Hokey? The NIH. Yep, your boy Facheezy. They are half owners, part owners of that Hokey, that X juice. Now you wonder why the hell they pushing the shit out of it? Because they part owners of it. I already told you about the patents that you can go look up on the couple of videos ago, where you can go look up the patents where the United States, they have a patent on the RoRo from 2002 on SARS from 2002. Well, from 2002 they get on SARS, but they tried to get the patent on the RoRo, and the government, FDA, kept saying, nah, you can't patent anything in life. And then finally, they just pushed it through anyway and got it patented. So they not only own it, they not only own the RoRo patent. This is, go look it up. Allegedly, gotta say allegedly. So not only do they own it, allegedly, you can go look it up on the patent office, but they own the cause and the cure. Wait a minute. You own the cause and the cure? All right, my nigga. Allegedly. But this isn't, I'll put a video. So if you go to Glenn Beck, look up Glenn Beck's video that it's not a documentary, it's like more like a speech or a lecture that he broke down. He had all the papers breaking down the whole lineage, the whole paperwork, the paper trail behind where all this shit goes back to. Glenn Beck just broke this shit off. Had all the paperwork that you can go see from the laws, the bills that they filed in Congress. They put all this shit in the bills. They just way in the back. The bill be this motherfucking big with all these laws in it, right? And they put that shit in the bill, and they submit the bill like an hour. You only have where the senators and the House people, they only have an hour to view it. So no one really reads the shit. And then they put the shit all the way in the back. So you can't fucking find that shit out. But Glenn Beck went and found that shit. And he read it. And so it said it right at the top of the thing. They are half owners. They are part owners of this shit. So I already showed you about the patent. That shit is real. Anybody can go look that patent up. And it says they own it. It says it. So now what? Y'all see what's going on right now. Nigga, this is bigger than what y'all know. This is bigger than what y'all know. For some shit that only has a 1%, kick the bucket rate. 1% kick the bucket rate. You wonder why they smashing so much for this? Because they got new plans behind this. This is to implement the other shit they have coming behind this. They have to position the world and create it the way they need it first. They got to get a gang of niggas out of here. They got to get everybody who's going to be on board, all the sheeple. Y'all niggas get on the goddamn boat. We can shovel you niggas into the boat. Everybody who's going to do it. Who knows what they making you niggas into with the hybrid Hokey with the X juice. Who knows what you niggas going to be in about 5 years. Holy shit. Nigga, I can't wait to see. Nigga, I got my popcorn though. I'm like, that nigga got an arm growing out his motherfucking, oh shit, nigga. Hey, nigga, this nigga got a foot growing on his lung. Nigga, I'm gonna eat my popcorn, nigga. Look, just looking. Like, I'm gonna be walking down the street. That nigga took it. Oh, she took it. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, nigga, don't touch me, nigga. What? Hey, nigga, hey, what? Back up, nigga. Hey, nigga, don't get near me, nigga. Whatever the fuck they shooting you niggas with. Nigga, I can't wait to see what's gonna happen in 5 years. Nigga, got my popcorn. Got my popcorn ready. Let's see. So just to understand, that is the major goal for what's going on there. This is all to help link that one world order. And then not only behind that, everybody is having this pushback against it, right? So they want to know what's in it, right? So everybody's, and you can get that by submitting FOIA requests, Freedom of Information Act, right? So you can submit that, and then the information that's supposed to be public is supposed to be submitted to you, right? So you got all these states, all these people who are suing, who wants to sue, I should say, because In 2005, the government made it illegal for you to sue the Hokey companies. But do you understand why the government is part owner? The government is part owner of the X juice, Maderna anyway. You know, they part owner of Maderna anyway. So you know, all these people are trying to sue, or who want to sue. You know, they're trying to implement these lawsuits. But what's happening is they're submitting the FOIA request to see what's in it, right? So you have to see what's in it so that you can make your case. They submit the FOIA request that, you know, the FDA said, come back in 55 years and we'll tell you niggas what's in it. Oh, you want to know what's in it? Well, hey, how does 55 years sound? 55 years, we'll let you niggas know what's in it. After all you niggas done dropped off the earth. Nigga, then we'll let you know what's in it. So that's not the case yet. They petitioned the court to allow them to do that. So now it's in court. They submitted the FOIA request. Then FDA was like, yo, give us 55 years. Now it's being decided on. 55 goddamn years? Nigga, what the fuck is that gonna do? 55 years? I don't want my great-grandkids, nigga, to know what the fuck is in it. I need to know what's in this bullshit right now. These niggas are hilarious. You think this is not some fuckery? And just so y'all know, that with the new Optimus Prime, if you rearrange the words, it spells moronic. Omicron. If you rearrange the words, it spells moronic. You think they not fucking with you niggas? You think they don't know you motherfuckers are some dumb niggas shooting up X juice, creating new hybrid squid monsters? Nigga, y'all gonna have tentacles growing out your ass and shit? Woo! Man, I tell you what, I'll be in the mountains somewhere when that shit is happening. I'll be far away from you niggas, but I'll be watching. Waiting to see how many tentacles you niggas grow. But that shit is coming. 55 years before you know what's in the X juice. 55. Fucking insane. And so the other thing, the other headline that we had on, that I had, is, do you know they have created, so in January of 2020, they created a living robot out of frog stem cells. This is some crazy shit. A living robot out of frog stem cells, right? This is January of 2020. So basically, it looks like what they created. It looks like a cell. It's a small round thing. It's a small round thing the size of a cell with a small hole in it. But it can be programmed to create and take any shape and form that the computer says, right? So it's DNA or frog cell stem cells blended with with technology, right? With some type of technology where they can be programmed. And so whatever shape they can, so this isn't CNN. This just came out. You can go look, this CNN just did the report on this. They did 2 reports on it, right? So CNN, so basically you can program it to look like a cube or an L or some shit like that. And the cell, the little thing will turn into that shape, whatever the fucking shape you want to turn it into. And remember, it's the size of cells, right? This is major implications. Now, first off, guess who part of the goddamn, so the cells not only can turn into any shape, they also can self-heal, right? So if you cut the cell or you try to disperse the cell will heal itself. This thing, this robot, this new life form robot, that's not the cell, but it's the robot, whatever robot this thing was created, it'll heal itself. Can't kill the motherfucker. This is some crazy shit. Now, it says a robot because robot means slave, right? Robot, not that it's a robot is not a machine. A robot is a slave. That's the definition, very definition of robot, slave. So if it can be programmed or told to do whatever the scientists who created it wanted to do, right? So that's why it's a robot. That's why they call it a living robot. Now, this was a year ago in January of 2020, right? Holy shit. Just now, in November, this motherfucker can reproduce itself. This motherfucker start being able to reproduce itself. This living cell type robot that they created, fucking first living robot that they created. Now the motherfucking thing can have babies. What the fuck? What the fuck? And guess who's behind this? Who's funding this? DARPA. Yeah. DARPA, yo government. That is Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, right? DARPA. Them the niggas who create, for people who don't know who DARPA is, them the niggas who create all the super weapons that niggas don't know about. That's like 50 years advanced. DARPA create that shit. laser beam or radio wave beams that can hit you from 100,000 miles away, or you know what I'm saying, time travel machines and laser rays and all of that bullshit. That's DARPA. Them the niggas who funding this research. Living robots. Do y'all understand you are moving into a whole new different, where the fuck they taking us? And they're doing that right at the time they're releasing Nickel G. So what the hell will these things be able to do powered up? And then do y'all know that they got the sixth one coming out after this? 5 is already implemented. They're already working on 6. Go Google it. This shit is real, man. These niggas are trying to change this shit and take control of it, and they count on your ignorance and apathy for learning the law, the apathy of your, for your rights. Apathy means I don't give a shit, for people who don't know. This means I don't give a fuck, nigga, whatever, nigga. Take them rights, nigga. You want my right? Hey, nigga, you want these rights? Hey, give me 2 LeBron tickets. 2 LeBron tickets, nigga, you can have all my rights. Word? Hey, they better be box seats. I need box seats for LeBron. So, nigga, they know they got you niggas. With the very definitions, nigga, sport. Got you niggas watching sport. Do you know sport means to divert? It means to divert your attention or to carry away. It literally means to carry your attention away from important shit. It comes from the word disport, which means to carry you away. Hey, nigga, don't worry about that over here. Nigga, let me take you over here, and nigga, you be happy looking at this shit. Don't worry about your house burning down, my nigga. Look at this motherfucker over here doing flips off of that damn tree. Ain't that shit some good shit? Nigga, ain't that shit? nigga worried about your house, nigga? What, nigga? Your rights? Nigga, hey, look at LeBron dunk this ball, nigga. You see how that nigga dunk that ball, nigga? Your rights ain't got shit to do with this ball. That's what's going on. Major distraction. You guys have to understand and start being serious about what you're doing, about where you live and what you and your rights and how you want your life to be around that. Do you want to have freedom or not? Because nigga, literally they are putting the constraints down. You have liberty, nigga. You understand? That's what liberty is. Freedom with constraints. Go over here but not there. Go over here but not there. So they giving you that shit. But you niggas want freedom. And the more and more they put the constraints on the liberty, that shit is gonna feel like slavery. Because the very definition of the word liberty means a freed slave. Remember, that's an old Roman term. It means freed slave. So most of y'all are caught up into that. Y'all reverting back to the old bullshit. Y'all just in the slave mind and don't give a goddamn. Hey, man, y'all niggas stay over there with that shit. Y'all niggas stay over there with that shit because they coming for you first. They always come for the dumb motherfuckers first. And I'm not calling you dumb motherfuckers, but if you choose not to know your rights, then whose fault is that? There's a saying that says, there's no difference between the man who can't read and the man who doesn't read. I think that's a Mark Twain saying. There's no difference between, and you can bring it to now modern times. There's no difference between the person who can't read and the person who doesn't read. What's the difference between them niggas? Both of you niggas have no knowledge. You may be the fastest reader in the world, but nigga, if you don't pick up a book, you just as dumb as the nigga who can't read. So that's all on you. You can't blame anybody when all this shit when this motherfucker goes to shit. And then when you can't be crying every goddamn where when you literally had it all within you to do it, to keep this shit going, to learn, to start spreading that knowledge. That's all, dude. No one's stopping you from doing this but you. Ain't nobody stopping you from doing this shit but you. And y'all already know, if y'all want to get your rights, want to get out of the system, change your status, sign up for the patreon.com. Patreon.com/Reelnagas if you want to change your status. Or those police stop law classes. You need all of those. That's the yin and yang of the law. But you got to start doing this. And through that, you'll start learning about government and then how to assert your rights in government. All of this shit is the same thing. It all intertwines and intermingles. So, but you got to take a step forward because these niggas is coming. They are motherfucking coming. I hope y'all understand this shit. So, living robots. Who are they? What is that about? What are they gonna do with that shit? Living robots that can self-heal and reproduce. How far before that takes off into some human shit? They start injecting that shit into humans to see what that shit does. What can these live robots that are the size of cells, what can these things do and start affecting in the human body? Again, y'all better get on it, man. They are trying to change this world and change the species of this world. Seriously, they're literally trying to create a new species in this motherfucker. Man, y'all niggas gonna be some half monkey goat, half monkey goat, half nigga, half motherfucking half gerbil. Man, y'all better understand this is coming for y'all. And while they doing all of this shit, you niggas is talking about some fucking flat earth, round earth bullshit. Y'all niggas back and forth. Nigga, the earth is flat. The earth is round. Hey, nigga, look here. I personally, if you just believe, if you look around, nature shows you that the earth is a sphere. Not a globe. They're not the same thing. A globe is a round, hard ball. A sphere is a hollow, round ball. So, different things, right? However, what does that mean? It doesn't mean a goddamn thing. The earth, round earth, flat earth don't mean shit unless you a goddamn scientist. Unless you a geologist, unless you a space NASA scientist or some type of shit like that. Archaeologist. What the fuck is this shit gonna do to you to know that the earth is round or flat? Nothing. It's gonna absolutely do nothing for your ass. Is it when you get pulled over by the police? If you a flat earther, and when that motherfucker get ready to beat your ass with that money, you be like, "Hey nigga, I'm a flat earther, my nigga." He be like, "Oh shit, nigga, my bad, my nigga. I didn't know you believed the earth was flat. Shit, nigga. Hey, that's all you had to say. It was from the jump, nigga. The earth is nigga. Me too, my nigga. Hey, good luck. You think that's gonna happen, nigga?" How the fuck is this gonna change for you? It's gonna absolutely change nothing. What you think? Oh, well, nigga, the earth is round. And the nigga, once I prove to these niggas that the earth is round, nigga, the world will be right. Nigga, what the fuck you think? The earth has been round in most people's minds forever, nigga, and motherfuckers are still dumb. So what the fuck do you people who believe the earth is round trying to convince other niggas that the earth is round, who don't believe that, what the fuck you think that's gonna do? It's gonna do absolutely nothing. You niggas are stuck in dumb shit. This is literally sport. It's literally to divert your attention from the real shit that's going on in the world. Them niggas literally sucking up every right in the world. All your goddamn, your spirit, your soul, your energy, but they got you fighting back and forth over some shit that if there was a winner declared, nigga, it would absolutely mean nothing. Hey, nigga, I got the earth, nigga. We won, my nigga. The earth is flat. We won. We won. Hey, what you niggas want to go do? I don't know. What you want to go do? Let's go watch LeBron. That's all that's gonna fucking happen. What you think? Some magical shit is gonna happen if you fucking prove that the earth is flat or even round? Which I believe is pretty easy to do. But what the fuck you think what's gonna happen if you prove either one? Nothing. Nothing. Your ass is still gonna be in the same motherfucking place that you was in when you believed either thing, when you first started. And all you did was waste some dumbass time on a stupid ass goddamn topic that has no effect on your life whatsoever. Stupid shit. This is what I'm saying. This is the misinformation bullshit. You think the round earth is misinformation? Nigga, the argument is misinformation itself. Cause it got you motherfuckers talking on dumb shit. It got even smart motherfuckers because they can't believe that this goddamn this idea is so goddamn stupid. They just have to engage in the goddamn argument. They like, this is so goddamn dumb, nigga. I gotta prove it to these niggas. And then what do? You got these motherfuckers and these motherfuckers over here wasting energy when y'all could be motherfucking doing something to get all of us out of this shit. But as long as they keep you niggas doing this, this nigga great. Hey, nigga. Hey, nigga, they fighting? Oh, okay. Hey, give me a beer, my nigga. Our job is done. Leave stupid shit alone. Shit that has no bearing on your life whatsoever goddamn ever. I mean, flat earthers, you guys think that if you magically prove that the flat earth is right, some magical knowledge is going to open up for y'all. Like the magical knowledge of the universe is going, a portal of knowledge is going to open up once you prove that the earth is flat. And vice versa for the niggas who believe that it's round. Nothing is going to change for you niggas. Get off of dumb shit. And not just flat earth shit, whatever, all this dumb shit. You niggas fighting over the Kyle Rittenhouse case. What the fuck does Kyle Rittenhouse have to do with you? He killed white motherfuckers, Caucasian. Not to mention, he killed Caucasian people who actually tried to pull the gun on him. But you got niggas in the street marching, Black Lives Matter, marching into Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, with George Floyd. What the fuck does that have to do with George Floyd? What the fuck did you got that have to do with you? Nothing. You out there wasting energy for nothing over some stupid shit. That didn't have nothing to do with you. That you could be putting energy towards some real shit. Kyle Rittenhouse case. Who the fuck? Fuck Kyle Rittenhouse, nigga. Who the fuck is that? What the fuck? Matter of fact, this nigga killed a pedophile. Did y'all know that? One of them niggas was a pedophile. Multiple times. Multiple offender pedophile. Niggas. He was attacking little boys. And them niggas over here marching for that nigga. When he pulled the gun on that nigga first. But fuck all of that. Who gives a shit about that shit? Let them motherfuckers deal with that. But you know what that was? That was distraction from the Ghislaine Maxwell case that was going on at the exact same time, and the Ahmaud Arbery case. So you got two way more important cases going on right now, other than this Rittenhouse fuck bullshit. But you ain't paying attention to none of those, especially the Ghislaine Maxwell case. That's the real one that they was trying to hide from your ass. The one with the Jeffrey Epstein. They didn't even put that on. They didn't even put that on camera because they don't want nothing coming out accidentally by some witnesses on the stand who gonna be, hey, Hey, yeah, nigga, we was tapping these girls up in the mansion, and Bill Clinton, hey, my nigga Bill Clinton was over there. That nigga was tripping, and then you know Hillary, she came in, nigga. Hillary a freak, my nigga. Oh shit, nigga. Then Barack came in and said, hey, nigga, can I rub your booty? And then, hey, nigga, then I didn't even know Michelle was half a man. Holy shit, nigga, she came in and she whipped out her dick and started fucking bitches. I was like, oh shit, nigga, Michelle is a motherfucking oh shit. That bullshit right there. So again, please understand that this is all some absolute bullshit to distract y'all, man. This is ridiculous shit. So, one other thing I did want to break off to y'all. The Wheel of Time. Holy shit. Have y'all niggas seen The Wheel of Time? Holy shit. Wheel of Time. First of all, go make sure y'all keep up with the Ghislaine Maxwell shit too, because it's supposed to be major shit coming out about that, and no one is watching that because of all the other distraction that's going around. They done forgot all about this, but this is the major case. This should be the biggest case in the world, with all the goddamn with all the royalty and the politicians and the celebrities and all of this shit that could be pulled up behind this shit. Y'all ain't listening to none of this. They keeping this shit under wraps for a reason. Like too many high profile people are connected to this shit. Tom Hanks, the shit about Tom Hanks, y'all know, whoo, man. And y'all niggas be like, I love Tom Hanks, nigga, Forrest Gump, nigga, the box is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Y'all niggas love that motherfucker. That nigga be straight with the fuckery. So, you know, we already seen that Joe Biden, you know, what happened with Project Veritas and the diary, what was supposed to be in it. If y'all don't know what was that, go look that shit up. Joe Biden is that nigga is crazy. You can see it whenever he get around little girls. You can see that shit. You be like, hey, little girl, hey, little, let me tell you. Just saying, allegedly. So, you see what's going on. They didn't want none of that shit coming out in that trial. So, they fucking gave you Kyle Rittenhouse to fucking throw you off. And it worked like a charm. It worked like motherfucking gangbusters. Oh, you niggas. Y'all niggas forgot all about the Epstein nigga. But keep your eye out for that. See what's popping. So, real quick, the Wheel of Time, man. Holy shit. If y'all not watching the Wheel of Time, y'all are sleeping. Big time distraction. Exactly. The Wheel of Time is a distraction, but it's a distraction breaking off your shit. It's a distraction breaking off some heater knowledge. Man. Especially if y'all get through it. I don't want to spoil it. Man, I do want to spoil it, but I don't. But I don't. But because, you know, you got to make some sense of the symbolism. It's a whole lot of symbolism going on in this bitch. Like, it's all over the place. And apparently this is like the books are like 4 books or some shit like that where they getting this stuff from. But because I had no idea about the books at all, so I'm completely introduced to this from the show. But man, the Wheel of Time is supposed to be about karma. Reincarnation and karmic reincarnation. Man, y'all need to go. I want to go and do it and chop it up. Man, I want to get down. Man, Wheel of Time. So the wheel of the Wheel of Time is about karma or reincarnation, about you coming back and finishing things that you hadn't lost. But man, The whole dragon, they got the whole dragon symbolism popping. The dragon symbolism is popping. Then also the divine feminine, but they have the divine feminine versus the divine masculine in this, which is some ill shit. Then these niggas are breaking off the harmony of life, being in tune with nature and the harmony of life. Man, first of all, and then this is the last episode that just happened on Friday. It broke off a lot of this knowledge. A lot of this stuff was in this last episode that they just broke off. But man, when they get through with it, when they go all the way through, I'll do a full symbolism spoiler breakdown of the Wheel of Time. Because, man, it is off the chain. that shit is dope. If y'all haven't seen it, please, please, please go check out the Wheel of Time and watch for the dragon symbolism in the Wheel of Time. You're gonna see it right off the bat. Soon you're gonna see it right off the bat, but I want you to listen for the underlying information on the dragon symbolism, what they really trying to break down. And I want to say, if I say anything, I'm gonna mess it up. It's on Amazon. Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime. I want to say it. I want to say something. But if I say something, I'm gonna mess it up for y'all, man. Yeah. I tell you what, go watch it. On the next video I do, I'm gonna do a spoiler breakdown of the first, because it's on episode 4. So I'm gonna do a spoiler breakdown of the first 5 episodes. So I think they're gonna have, I think it's only like maybe 8 episodes. So I'm gonna do a spoiler breakdown of the first 5 episodes. And after this one, so if y'all, next video I do, I'm warning you now. I'm gonna be having some spoilers, so go watch the shit before I do this damn breakdown next week, so y'all can follow what's going on. There's a whole lot of shit going on in this. Oh my! All right, I'm gonna leave right there because if I keep talking about it, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna tell y'all about it, and it's gonna be fucked up. But man, so make sure y'all know the mission. I'm raising 1 million Johnny Cochrans, and it's happening too. Everybody, man, this community, this law community is growing, which is dope. Which I never thought I'd see some shit like this. But we got 30 people in the class, 40 people in the class, and everybody know their rights. Everybody's enthusiastic about answering their questions, and because they know their rights. We're going around, man. It's incredible stuff. But so it's a community. You know what I'm saying? We real in there. Nobody. Oh man, who was that? Oh, Sqid, appreciate you. So we reeling, just so y'all know, we reeling there. And if y'all want to get with that the study group, make sure you sign up on Patreon to the Police Stop Law classes on Patreon, and then you can join the Police Stop study group, because there's a Police Stop Law class that we have on Sundays. Then there's a study group that everybody's in. That's dope. But also in the Police Stop Law class, we got so many people in there. It's a real cool environment. You come in there, I'm gonna clown you. I'm the same way I am on camera in the damn classroom. Ask anybody who's been in there. I don't act different for nobody. I'm the same right now. I'm the same nigga. So you come in there, I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna clown you, but it's gonna be all love because we all fam. So make sure you guys get over there and let's get this community growing around the country. The more and more people we get doing this, we want to see that. We want to see a large, massive groups of people in all the different states knowing their rights, asserting their rights. Man, they have never seen anything like that. And when they see some shit like that, it's going to change the game. The Black Panthers should have did that, but they were focused on other stuff. They were trying to get people fed and cure sickle cell and all that type of stuff. So shout out to them for that. But knowing your rights is the foundation. You have to know your rights in order to be able to do all the rest of this stuff, because they're gonna come after you. They're gonna come after you legally and try to disrupt everything you have to do. So you got to be on your square. Your foundation has to be solid. Excuse me. And that's knowing your rights and knowing that law. So make sure y'all get these 2 cards: the constitutional rights card, all the things that the police officers should know at the police stop. Right, and so that tells so you don't have to say anything, because police officers will try to trip you up and get you excuse me, and get you to to give over your rights, to consent to their jurisdiction. So you don't want to do that. Give them the card and say, I don't answer questions. The bottom card, it takes their qualified immunity from them, which is their shield of armor for violating your rights that they usually have. So, but if you alert them to the fact they're in danger of violating your constitutional rights, excuse me, when they do it, they can't claim that they didn't know. So this card right here, alerts them of that fact and lets them know what the penalty what you'll do if they violate those constitutional rights. This right here has all the laws that back that up, so that they know you're not playing. You're not just handing them some plastic ass card that you really know what you're talking about. And this is all the Supreme Court cases that break that down. And so this would be the things that go together. And when you're with the police, these three things go together. This is what you would carry on you when you would at a police encounter, right? And so to fully know your rights, to really get in there and know them like everybody in that police stop law class, which are impressing me. Look here, man, y'all know I don't give compliments, goddammit. That ain't something I do. I ain't about that life. I ain't built like that. However, my people in my police stop law class, good job. I'm just gonna say this. Good job to you. Good job on those people. Y'all are learning your rights. Man, proud of y'all. Take this for what it is, because y'all may not get another one for who knows. I ain't built like that. So I don't like compliments either. So don't act like I just like to be loved and then don't give compliments. I don't take compliments well either. So, but for y'all niggas who are in the police stop law classes in the groups, y'all are learning your rights. Man, y'all are impressing me quite a bit with that. I'm coming at you guys with questions and you know them like that, man. It's awesome to see you guys really picking it up and getting it. But for everybody else, that's how easy it is. Or it seems like it may be hard because it's something that you've never been in before. But if you just commit to doing it, man, it's not that hard. It's not that hard at all, especially if you have a community around you that's helping you do that. So, you know what I'm saying? You have that, if you go and sign up to the Police Stop Law class at patreon.com/Reelnagas, or to the status classes at that same address. You can, what I'm saying? These communities, we're learning the law, and it's only going to get bigger. It's only going to get better. We're not going back. Once you let the genie out of the box, it's out. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to unlearn what you've learned. So now that people know the power of knowing their rights and asserting their rights, it's not going to go back. It's only going to spread. Y'all need to get in on the ground floor. All right. So remember, go to knowyourrightsfoundation.org and sign up. Make sure if you want to volunteer, because we're trying to create branches. We're working to create branches in all the different states and all the different communities. Man, we need to be as big and visible as possible. And so these other organizations are out here and they're able to mash on you because they're such big organizations. Well, you hit them back with that shit. You get your organization just as big. You come out there and you smash on them. So this is what we're doing. This is why we created this, so that we can be visible and let these niggas know that no, you're not smashing on us. We are we are in the ultimate vehicle. We are in a vehicle that are masters of rights. What else? What better vehicle is there to be inside in that? That's the true Lamborghini. That's the true whip. you in a bulletproof Lamborghini with that shit. When you finally get your rights, that's the bulletproof Lambo right there. So, man, get involved, get on board. Make sure you get it. You start learning these rights. Get that Know Your Rights manual. That's everything that you need to know that involving your rights right there. That's going to get you on board. Give these to your kids, man. This Christmas is coming up. Buy these as gifts for somebody. Even if they may not read it right now. It'll be there sometime, and believe you're gonna pick it up. Just as it's sitting around your house, you're gonna be like, man, let me flip through this, and you're gonna learn something. I promise you. You think you're gonna buy this, or you think you may get this for somebody, and they're going to do it. Who is that? Brandon. Appreciate you. They're going to do it. Just give them time. Just have it sitting around the house. Let me look at this damn thing. Boom. But we just need these spread around. So make sure you get that. Then when they do violate your rights, public official bonds, this is that police insurance that they have that can mess up their credit. If you place a lien or a claim on their bond when they violate your constitutional rights, because the bond is tied to their oath to the Constitution, the oath to protect your constitutional rights, just so you know. So when they violate that, that's why you can put a lien on their. That's why you can put a lien on a police officer. You can't do that any other way, for any other reason. Just so you know, people be like, man, I want to put a lien because this nigga pissed me off last week. Nope, you can't do that. You can only place a lien on a police officer for violating your constitutional rights because their bond is tied to their oath to the Constitution. That's why when you look it up, like in the back of this section here, it's entitled, most of these laws are entitled Oaths and Bonds. Okay, you're gonna find those under the Oaths and Bonds section in your state laws, right? Because their oath is tied to, or their bond is tied to the oath. So you can place a lien on that. They can't work that day. When you place a lien on their bond, a police officer or a judge, also a judge, if they violate your rights, they cannot work until the lien is satisfied. That meaning there's an investigation. When you place the lien, there's an investigation that goes on. Then while that investigation is going on, whether you win or not, until the investigation is completed, that bond is in jeopardy. So then they can't work until the bond is satisfied. Because if they go out and work and their bond is in jeopardy, the bond that they have, and they fuck up and mess up somebody else, then they have no recourse, right? They have no protection. So that's why placing a lien on their bond is so important, because they can't work that day, or they get a desk job. They can't work on the street. They may like put them somewhere in the office behind the desk or some shit. But that's how you get back at them. So public official bonds right here. And then you already know about the police stop flashcards. Man, so many people I'm getting such good feedback about these flashcards, you know. And it was crazy to me that there wasn't something like this already out there. I thought it was just simple logic that it should be some flashcards or some type of police manual that teaching brothers and sisters the law, so that they don't get their ass so that they don't keep getting their asses beat. And so, you know, just putting this out here, just having it out here, I've seen the feedback from it. You guys are loving this type of stuff. You know, I got 2 decks of flashcards. This is the first deck. This is deck 1, and then deck 2. You already know. See, deck 2 is a little bit different. Deck 2 has the Know Your Rights Foundation Phoenix on it, whereas the first one has the Constitution on it. So we're going to keep cranking these out. The next deck is going to be, Constitutional Rights flashcards. Constitutional Rights flashcards. So we're going to keep cranking them out. Then we're going to do Supreme Court case flashcards. We're going to keep cranking this stuff out. You know, more and more and more and more and more. The more you want to know your rights, the information and the tools are going to be there for you to know them. All right. But if you don't want to just keep going, you can still just learn the basics and get out there, and you can still have an armor or protection and defense against the police officer. So get out there and get this Police Stop Law package. If you want just the package, go to knowyourrightsfoundation.org. If you want it for free, make sure you get over to Reelnagas.com and purchase the Great Book of Melanin Research right here. This is all the stuff that all the research they've been doing on your melanin for 116 years, letting you know that your melanin is 1,000 times better or greater than chlorophyll, which chlorophyll absorbs light and converts it to energy. Your melanin absorbs light, vibration, heat, sound, all of that, and converts it to energy. It's 1,000 times better. And they said that in here. Also that your melanin is antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial, meaning whenever you get these things, your melanin wraps it up and binds it and pushes it out of your body through the toxin excrete system. Maybe you pee it out or you poo it out. So that's why we're called eternal. That's that movie, Eternals. That's why we are Eternals, because this melanin keeps you living. It is the life force of the universe, and it tells you that right here. So Great Book of Melanin Research, the hard copy. You get the Police Stop Law package for free. That's only on Reelnagas.com. But if you just want the Police Stop Law package by itself, please go to knowyourrightsfoundation.org, because we need to build that organization up. We need everybody behind it. And also, if you want to volunteer, we got so many people volunteering. And for the people who did volunteer, we sent you guys questionnaires. So please check your spam. For the return emails that we sent everybody who did who sent a volunteer email, we sent all you guys back. So please check. If you guys want to get involved, don't let this train leave you behind. It's growing and growing and growing, and we're going to mash out. All right, that's all I got to say. I'm about to get over there and get back to my cleanse. I'm on my cleanse, y'all. It's the first day of my cleanse. You see, I got my Timmy Tight Top juice. I'm on my first day of my cleanse, y'all. It's going okay. It's going all right. But woo, 2 months. And it starts today. Alkaline cleanse, keeping the alkalinity up to about an 8 for at least 2 weeks. Then level off, vegan for the next 2 months. But juicing for fasting and for the first 2 to 3 days, juicing. So if y'all want to get down, hook it up, baby. Thank you, Timmy Tight Top, for the juice. Appreciate you, brother. But whew, it's gonna be a long 2 months, y'all. I'm just saying. No turkey burgers. Just so y'all know, I had 2 turkey burgers yesterday. Just back to back. Because I know I'm not gonna have no turkey burgers for 2 months. So had to get the good send off for 2 turkey burgers back to back. I'm out. I'll let y'all later. Peace.